business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Here we go. 10 Lobo. Golf.
Tight end's right. Watch tight end's right. Hey, we got 3 down.
Hit it.
From the red zone now, Tannehill. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Sponge. No. Hey, exit.
Third and short, McKinnon. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So now on 4th down, on comes Steven Gostkowski to try and get the patch 3. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through, and they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Less than 30 seconds to go in the half. Pretty good starting field position, all things considered. You'd think they definitely have time to get in the field goal range.
Yes, and you get into the huddle or you come off the bench here and you've called multiple plays because you're going to say, this is how we're going to run them in order, guys. You don't have time for audibles. You don't have time to change anything. You're trying to get the ball in position to at least get 3. They've got a great shot to do it right here.
Number 53, Mike 53. No chance. You go tight.
Hey, Sam on.
You got tight right there. Watch twist.
Hey. High 7.
Kill. 53.
On 1st and 10, Eason. He'll let this go for the end zone. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Leo.
Go, D. Big series right here. So we got to step it
Hey,
up.
orbit.
Big edge.
To throw again, Eason. He sets to fire deep. That is caught. Hopkins for the Texans touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins in the final seconds of the first half, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that slices the lead down to 17-10. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Come on,
The
set.
Pats at the line ready to go. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain...
And he's into the clear. The 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Jerick McKinnon, 75 yards. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams...
And this will be caught at the 30. And he is finally out of bounds all the way down at the 30. A big-time play there for the Texans. 44 yards. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Eason. This one brought in by the 6'5" tight end Waring. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
On the double.
Mike, 53, check 53.
Hey, Delta.
Hey, man, watch the boot, watch the boot. Check, 53's Mike. Check, 53's Mike.
Off play action. Eason. Got a man open. It's Fuller for the Texans touchdown. Will Fuller there to make the grab as his guys are back within a single score. And if you blinked, you probably missed that touchdown drive. It happened in a hurry.
I was just putting mustard on my hot dog, and all of a sudden he's in the end zone. I've got to do a better job of paying attention with this quick strike offense.
I thought you were going to tell your wife about the hot dogs in the booth thing.
I just did, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. You did. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Go now.
The Pats at the line ready to go. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Watch the shift. Watch
6'6", pull it high.
Watch the shift. Check 43. Check 99. Check 99. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Watch out.
Gone.
Check 3. 49, check 49.
Shoot.
Check 26,
They'll try and get the
check
run
26.
game going. This is Miller. And that play is blown up,
36.
losing yardage back at the 35.
Set, ready.
That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Buzz. Ready.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dayon Buchanan. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Escaping the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver.
Back to throw, Tannehill. He finds McKinnon, complete. And he'll wind up losing yardage here, back at the 21-yard line. It'll be a loss of 7 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Got it.
Mike 55, Mike 55.
They gonna need some therapy after this.
Mike 55.
Hey, Echo.
55. Watch the run, watch the run.
Speed grip.
Tannehill.
Bound to lose one.
Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked.
Yum, 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 yum.
And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Ready to break.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Going deep for Hopkins. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Dayon Buchanan. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. Flush to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
Let's go, fellas.
23 yards the pickup there.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
On first down now, run with McKinnon. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Past the 20. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They run it with McKinnon. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Jerick McKinnon. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
All day, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something
Heads up.
to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert them. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means the other guys on his team helped him out a lot. That they occupied people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation allows him to get home.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Back to throw. Eason. It's complete to Fuller. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's a give to Miller. And he's got the 1st down as he's up to the 45-yard line. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Ready up.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45.
In your face.
Big River.
Looking to throw. Eason. Into the hands of the tight end. This is Jordan Thomas. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. 2nd and 5. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. The Texans on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Check 53's Mike.
Topper.
I'm coming after you. Check.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Kill. Alert flare.
Let go.
Back to throw. Eason. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. Certainly worth noting he's now 1 catch away from 600. He's at 599 in his career.
You better be ready. Don't be scared of it.
Miller will get it. He has been busy today. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Wide, get wide.
Shift.
Five.
Off the play fake. Eason. They'll roll him out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It's John Simon with a sack.
I remember throughout my career hearing defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Throwing on 3rd and long. Eason. And that is incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Here we go.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for
I
it.
don't even know why this team showed up.
53's the mic. 53. Check 53. Let's get the ball. Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike.
Hey, Charlie.
Stop here, D.
Mike,
Get it.
On fourth down, Eason.
Target.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. John Simon. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So they really needed points here in a two-score game. Could not come away with anything there on fourth.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover.
Ready.
On second down, Michelle. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to make it third down and 10.
Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
55's the Mike. Check. 55's the Mike.
Hey, watch the left.
Here's Tannehill. And he hits his tight end, Ebron. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
And the key number on that play, 3. Third play of the drive, third down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves them from a 3 and out. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. Trying to pound it in here with Michelle. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
Right there.
Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
You ain't got nothing.
Let flow. 41's the Mike.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
Little work still to do, though. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. Line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what...
Under pressure, and they got to him again.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2.
That's what I'm talking about.
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. Night, sweetheart.
Just
Mike,
2 minutes
53.
remaining here in the fourth
53.
quarter of what has
Mike.
been a one-sided affair.
Ready?
So it's
50,
Texans
plant.
football
53
as we
Mike.
welcome you back.
Alpha.
And let's see what they've come up
Let's
with
go, let's go.
offensively
Move
after
your
having
forward.
time to talk it
Number
over.
53, Mike 53. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Under crunch. 53's the Mike. 53. Check 53. You got nothing today. You got nothing. Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike.
Throwing
You
on
can't block
third and
me.
long.
You can't block me.
Eason eluding the pressure right. He's going to let it fly. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. A great read, and it's picked off. And they'll start out with great field position
All day,
at the
baby. All day.
47-yard line in enemy territory.
Down. 18 Gator.
Double tight. 3 down.
Three down.
Joker.
80 weapon.
Joker.
Now.
On first down, Michelle. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
Odd. 3 down. Odd.
Five.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
Baby.
No
Get
gain
him,
on the
boy.
play there, so
Get
they're
him,
left
boy.
with a 3rd down and 6.
On the set.
Two tights. We got three, fellas. We got 3.
Hit it.
On 3rd down, Michelle. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens.
Here we go.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Let's go, defense.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And he's going to have the hook up to QT. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
Set, ready.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st
Ain't
and
no
10.
such thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
He's crashing. He's checking.
Go.
Boys, 58.
Shoot.
Operating from the gun, Eason. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
Pick 6, baby.
And they'll
Let's
set
get
up
this
shop
all
in enemy
day.
territory at the 45-yard line.
At 70. Indy.
Got double tight. 3 down.
Ready.
The Patriots in the victory formation as they'll take the knee. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left.
8 read.
Double tight, guys. Double tight. Hey, we got 3
Ready.
down.
And they'll indeed take a knee. So this will wind up a victory for the New